Good afternoon, YouTube community. This video is about the new book published by Jehovah's Witnesses at their annual meeting this year, 2018, and it's called Pure Worship of Jehovah, Restored at Last. In paragraphs 22 through 24, I found some remarkable information. It basically says that during the foretold apostasy that was talked about in Acts chapter 20, verses 29 and 30, the clear message about God's kingdom was clouded over by false teachings. Remember those words, false teachings. But when the time came for Jehovah to intervene in human affairs, he expressed his love and justice by appointing a watchman to sound a clear warning and to announce good news. Who proved to be such watchmen? And then they cite Charles Russell and his associates, and then the faithful slave known as the governing body that was appointed in 1919. Those were the watchmen that God, in his love and justice, appointed to sound a clear warning and announce good news. Based on 4 years of research and many different YouTube channels and videos, along with the publications, old and new, that I have in my possession, Charles Russell and the 1919 appointed faithful and discreet slave led by Joseph Rutherford both proved to be major false teachers. And so what they're claiming is, during the hundreds of years of false teachings from the death of the apostles up until Charles Taze Russell, there were tons of false teachings. And of course, there were. But then God, in his love and justice, turned right around and appointed other false teachers, namely Charles Russell and Joseph Rutherford. That is some remarkable information. As we all know, they are proven false teachers, as well as the modern day governing body today, who continues to say that all their false teachings in the past are basically now readjustments of teachings that they didn't quite get right. We know them as false teachings. So basically what we have is the pot calling the kettle black in this situation. I just was dumbfounded when I seen it, and I know I shouldn't be, because this is what we know the Watchtower to do over time. They discard old teachings of their predecessors and they come out with new ones. And they, instead of calling them out for what they really are, false teachers, they like to skirt around it saying false assumptions and wrong ideas, kind of getting ahead of themselves. They just refuse to admit when they're wrong. I couldn't pass this up. I had to post it for all those that may be interested. And that's pretty much all I got. See you next time.